Alright, a few things are happening here at the same time. One, I cannot progress with the actual storyline until I get my gear level high enough, which requires... I don't know exactly, but right now I'm just doing my dailies, my roulettes, at least the ones I want to do, so it's going to be slow progress getting the gear level for that. I also started leveling Blue, Ninja, Machinist, and Black Mage. Now, I could keep going with Machinist, Black Mage, and Ninja, no problem whatsoever. Blue, I noticed, had a bunch of spells that you can, well, not only get, maybe, some of them maybe only, but like a bunch of spells you can get from doing this particular quest line. It is also a quest line that I've done a little bit of before on like the first ever character I played, I think. But obviously I don't have videos of them. And it's a freaking fun quest line. So we're gonna do it for Blue, for boredom, and because it's a good quest line. So the first quest is the Rise and Fall of Gentlemen, given to us by a person named Wymond. That's W-Y Mary O Nancy Delta. We are in Ul'dah, pretty close-ish to the main Aetheryte. Closer even to where you can get your level 50, like item level 130 gear for tomestones. Yeah, let's go. I hear you've been busy as I hear you've been busy as a bee, Mercy. Seems half the whispers what come my way relate to your comings and goings. This is a kind of just normal brown-haired human dude, but he's got gold framed glasses that are like pure black for the lenses, basically. Sorry, I'm coming off of whatever I had. Being the active type you are, I reckon you'd be interested in investigating some queer rumors. Am I right? But before that, let me ask, ever heard of a man named Hildibrand? I'm gonna say no. We're gonna pretend I haven't. I have, because I've done some of these quests. To hear him tell it, he was Eorzea's greatest and most famous inspector. Still, can't say I'm surprised you don't know him. To his credit, Hildibrand and his assistant had a knack for showing up when something shady was afoot. As for sussing out the culprits, well, he had his moments, though I hesitate to give him sole credit. Anyroad, 5 years ago, he gets it in his head that he's cracked the code of Messiah's 7th verse. Dalamud, the Calamity, all of it can be stopped, he says, so long as he finds the hero of prophecy, and wouldn't you know it, the hero was Hildibrand himself. So he flies off towards Dalamud. That's right, he flew, launches himself straight into the air somehow, ridiculous as it sounds. Of course, it's only logical that he's got to come back down, though it was only recently that we found his body. I had a reason for bringing this up. Alright, so Nashu, Hildibrand's erstwhile assistant, has since become an inspector in her own right. At present, she's investigating the queer rumors I mentioned earlier. She's a sweet lass, a bit daft, but sweet nonetheless. So when I hear her... a bit daft, yeah. So when I hear she's at wit's end, I want to help. Thing is, I prefer to meddle in the affairs of the living. Zombies are most definitely not my forte. So, if you're willing, I'd be grateful if you lent her a hand. As for where to find her, she's like to visit Hildibrand's grave in the Lich Yard when she's frustrated. Try looking for her there first. 196 teleports us to Camp Drybone. Yeah, I have reduction in teleportation. It was like every 2 days they had to change that. From Camp Drybone, we fly, thankfully. Flying probably helps a lot with all these quests because there's a lot of traveling around as far as I remember, but it's been a long time. So we find a Makote who's wearing kind of like a tuxedo for women. It basically shows, I would say that whatever, I'm going to describe it. Yeah, she's got a monocle. Does she have a monocle? She has a monocle, black hair that doesn't go like past the middle of her neck. Black tail. Here we go. She is at a grave. We talk to her to continue the quest. I don't think there's any voice acting in any of these. Oh, if only you were still alive, Inspector. You'd know how to stop these zombies. She's kneeling in front of the grave and sees me, or notices me. She's also got a rose pinned to, like, her left breast. Like a full rose head. Ah, you there. Could it be? You've come to offer your services to me? Her name is Nashu. Sorry, Nashu something. I have a monocle too. Nashu, and then Mary Hakara, Charlie A. Makaraka. Nashu Makaraka. Oh, but where are my manners? Allow me to introduce myself. Ahem. My name is Nashu, Agent of Inquiries, Extraordinary Inspector. She looks down to the right. Forlorn, maybe. At least, that's what I'm trying to be. It's not quite as easy as he made it look. Inspector Hildibrand was a great man, a real Eorzean hero. We traveled the world, me and him, solving cases and thwarting evil. No matter the mystery, you could always count on the inspector to solve it with grace and style. And she looks sad again. It's like raining heavily, by the way. But then there was the final case. The case of the century, he called it. How to stop the Red Moon from destroying the world. She's got a white headband. Not headband. What's it called? Like, it's... Only women wear it, for the most part, I guess. But you can't say only. It's vertical. So it's like a horseshoe that can stretch over your head. It's made of, like, the kind of plastic that'll, like has some snap to it. It holds your hair down, I think, is what it does for people with a lot of hair. To save us all, he flew into the sky, and all I could do was watch. But then he came back down, and he... I'm getting one of those headaches that lead me to a white flash in the memory that's not mine. We have a cutscene where it is also raining. I think it is... Yep, she's standing in front of this grave. This is all a joke. A big funny joke, right, Inspector? Any moment now you'll burst out of the ground and shout, "Surprise! How'd you fooled, eh?" And we'll laugh and laugh. There's a older gentleman. I think he actually works here at the... I think we're going to talk to him later, but... she's not wearing as revealing clothing as the female version of the tuxedo with, like, most of her chest exposed, but she's wearing a robes, whatever they're called. The old man looks to her, looks back to the grave super quickly, but then just walks away. Hildibrand Manderville, beloved son, says the tombstone. There was a sword and shield also propped up against it. They say no one remembers the warriors of light. Their names, their faces, all gone forever. But I remember you, Inspector. No, gentleman hero Hildibrand. She kneels. Possibly places the white flower. Yeah, places the white flower at the gravestone. Stands back up, rubs her face of the tears. I can never be the hero you were, but I'll do my best to try. Oh, and she has changed into her black tuxedo. Very, very form-fitting black tuxedo. I, Nashu, Inspector Extraordinaire, will carry on your legacy. She gives a nod. She's got one hand up in front of her with her pointer finger up. So I told myself, well, Nashu, there must be a leader, a head zombie, who tells the rest what to do. Therefore, all we need to do is kill him. Again, that is. Unfortunately, I don't know where he is, or how to find him. But now that you're here, my faithful assistant, you can try the one good idea I've come up with so far. If you go to where these dapper zombies were last seen in southern Thanalan, you might find them. And then you could become their friend and ask to meet their leader. Yes, that's sure to work. Yep, totes sure to work. 206 teleports us to Forgotten Springs in southern Thanalan. And then we will hop on our mount and fly. You can actually just go through this passageway, which I only found super recently, sadly. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think I could talk to somebody here. It's actually probably faster just to fly, because you can fly over all this crap, but... Oh, yep, that was stupid. That was bad. Never mind. Don't do what I did. Don't do what I did, because it takes you somewhere you don't want to be for this quest. Okay, well, sorry for that waste of time. I don't think I could fly up. Okay, let's check it out. Can you fly up in here somewhere? Nope. Okay, it's too tall. Any way you slice it, you gotta go around. But with flying, you can skip a bit. Yeah, you can skip a good portion of the travel. Alright. Fallen corpses writhe in style. I have to wait for a fate to pop up? Are you effing kidding me? Well, I'm not going to make anybody sit through this and wait with me. So we're just going to call this part 1. And I'm going to wait and watch a show. So I will start the recording again when this fate pops up again. There's really not a lot more I can do here. It's just not, it's not worth it to kill anything around here. They'd give like 4,000. Let's see how much they would give. So it's level 46 Iron Tortoise. Gives 3,225. I might kill these things just for the heck of it while I wait, but we have to wait for fallen corpses writhe in style. Anyway, I will see you guys soon for the continuance of this quest. Bye bye for now.